Hi, welcome to the garden again. And it is the 5th of February. And it is the first full day that Mercury is direct and Venus went direct last week. I'm so glad those guys are off my butt. That was not a great time. That was the worst retrograde I think I've ever been through. So this is body. Oops. Well, I think I'm going to leave it that way. Mind, spirit. No, I'm going to leave them because I really like the way these cards are laying out. I read reverses. Jeffrey doesn't. That's grounding and clarity. She's back. Okay. Our body says we're ready to quit resting and sitting on our laurels. Our mind says we're ready to be generous with what we're doing. Our spirit is letting go of that negative energy. We're moving forward in a brilliant way and feeling very grounded. And it's leading us to have the clarity to get out of the cage we've put ourselves in. So, body, 4 swords. And I've been trying to shuffle the cards so there aren't any reverses. I'm used to reading reverses, so shuffling the cards that way, it's probably a vagary of being a tarot reader, but it's different schools of tarot do different things. So I read reverses, and it showed up reversed, and so I'm going to leave it reversed. It's a 4 of swords, and it means it's time to get up, get out, go out, and do. This is going to be a great day. Then we're going to, because it's going to be a very productive day for our mind. Our mind's going to come up with all the splendid ideas. We're going to meet people we can share our splendid ideas with. They can share their splendid ideas with us. So the spirit says, let go of all that pain. We've been looking at the first part of this month, some things from our background, some things from the past have come up and shown up and been painful, and now they're gone. That means it's gone. The worst of it, that part is over. And we're going into a grounding where we're going to find a lot of emotional grounding, a lot of emotional connection, a lot of feeling good with the family we have or the family we found, however you define that. And the clarity comes from getting out of the trap we built ourselves into. And we saw that trap building in the last couple of readings. So wake up, get out, move, share, let go of the pain. You'll feel emotional fulfillment, and you'll have the clarity of what it's like to be out of the cage. And also, I think sometimes when we get out of those cages, we also get how clearly for ourselves how far in we were and what it's like to break free of that. So that's that reading. Now I'm going to toss the stones, because that's why it's called the Daily Duo, because we did 2 things. And I really want Jeffrey to come back, because this is really exhausting doing 2 readings like this in a row. Okay. So this is where we had the woman in the swords. And it is restate. We need to rethink how that problem worked out. But it's absolutely true that our grounding stuff is true, and that's great for us. It means that we are going to it means seeing things very clearly. We're seeing things very clearly. Our mind still is mulling over things from the past. And that's okay, but don't become too tied to that energy. It's not good for you. Our body is in earth and a little bit false, so our body may be misleading us at times here. But for the most part, physical changes are coming towards us. And the teeny bit that's in false is listen to your body's signals. Yeah, that's why it landed there. Now, we haven't seen this recently, but this is where it lands on north, south, east, west, fire, water, air, and earth. So I have to read the entire run of spirit in all those places. And spirit transforms your thinking. Thoughts from the past, that's over here, could be clouding the more enlightening ideas. But when spirit's in earth, it says your spirit is transforming but not yet finished. And when spirit's in water, it says transmutation will be completed. So what this is saying to me, when it lands like this, especially spirit, it means spirit is that part of ourselves that we can tie into, we can meditate into, we can just be so aware of it that we don't even really have to work at that hard. But it's saying that all these good things are going to come to pass. The grounding we need is coming through. We're going to feel very, very secure about things. And the clarity is really going to come out of making sure, once again, for restate, that the dilemma is just not as well defined as we would like. And that's part of the problem we have with what's going on in here. That's why spirit can't be off the board in air completely done. That when it's here, it means it's completely transmuted and moved on. And what we need to know, we know it in our hearts, we know it in our souls. But I think that today is going to be a good day because, like I said, it's the first 24-hour day, at least in my world, where Mercury is not retrograde. And Venus, I think, was harder on me than Mercury this time. But I know just enough about astrology to probably be dangerous. And I think this is clarifying that we're pulling out of this, out of where Mercury's retrograde. You realize that when planets go retrograde, they kind of stop and then they start moving forward again. And they really actually do. They have a thing called station where they stay in one place. But I think we're kind of in that place. But overall, I would say tie into your spirit and direct the spirit to move forward into the air. And if you can do that, I think you can have a great day. And you have a great day anyway. Bye.